sell me this pen. If you haven't heard that quote from The Wolf of Wall Street, then here you go.
Brad, show him how it's done. Boom. Sell me that pen. Watch. Go on.
Let me sell this fucking pen.
That's my boy right there.
This pen.
Fucking sell anything.
Why don't you do me a favor? Write your name down on that napkin for me.
I don't have a pen.
Exactly. Supply and demand, my friend.
Good, now you're in the loop. I took that premise and I used it on a roll of tape, and I made a profit on it. On 2, almost 3 high school students. Here's how I did it, and here's why I did it. It was because I was in my marketing class and we did this stock market simulation where there were buyers and there were sellers, and all of us got a card and we had to buy or sell higher or lower depending on what the card said. And I made a profit on both sides, which not everybody did. So I said, hey, I could probably sell wings to a bird. I took that to my friend and he was like, no, you couldn't. And I was like, well, test me. Do you want to make a bet? And he was like, yeah, I'll make a bet with you. He found this roll of tape. I'll pull it up on the screen now. This roll of used Scotch tape. And he goes, I bet you can't make a profit by the end of lunch. And I was taken aback. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so hard to do. But I did it. And I didn't even know where it came from. So if you spent $1 at the store and that item lasted you 10 minutes, it's just for instant gratification right there, right?
Trophy that lasts a lifetime.
But you would just stare at the trophy, wouldn't you? It would collect dust, wouldn't it?
No, I could like use it for a cup. I could use it.
But imagine if you wanted to customize that trophy. You would need tape for it. And this tape will last you 4 to 5 months. Look at that fucking roll. Look at that side. You see this? You see this? It's a great roll of tape and it has a great color. So what do you say,
Do you have any
$1?
other colors?
Unfortunately, this is the only one that I can offer you, but it will get the job done. Regardless of the color, the item stays the same. You're either gonna buy it now or you're gonna buy it later.
That's a good point. I'll have to buy tape eventually.
Honestly.
That's a transaction, my point.
And by just going out there and doing it and kind of setting my fears aside, it just came out of me. Like, I don't know what happened. Everything just started flowing and it just worked. The problem I was recently going through was a personality problem. Like, I didn't really know who I was. And I kind of figured out that I want to project myself and kind of like put myself out there and let people know my thoughts, because I'm a very extroverted person. I just don't know how I should go about the rest of my life with that kind of, prerequisites. So I jumped right into this sales opportunity, made $1 from this kid named Max. Great guy. He realized that his purchase was kind of dumb and he wanted his money back. And I said, I would grant you a refund if you let me keep the $1 and held on to the product and let me sell it for another $2 so I still keep my profit and you get your $1 back. Just for believing in me and just like being my hype man or whatever. And he was like, deal. And so I went to another kid, which I didn't film. I don't have any B-roll of that, I'm sorry. But I did take that roll of tape and I did make it into $2. So, beautiful color. You see how much tape that is?
Yeah, that's a lot of
You know
tape.
how long that would last you?
It lost me forever.
It's
Longer
5 to
than-
6 months, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of tape.
Wow.
I use that
Yeah,
for my shoe paint business.
honestly,
Yeah.
you could make bank. What do you say?
I'll play it.
$2? So all in all, I had a very good experience with my first almost cold call. I was just very persistent with the way that I did it, and I just put myself out there and used my charisma to, kind of get water out of a rock in a way. And I think that's a very cool thing that everybody can do, is you think about something and you just do it. The definition of power is that if you can think it and put it into the real world, you have power. And the more that you can think and put things into the real world, the more power you have. Don't you want to be more powerful? not trying to sell you now. I put on my sales pitch. But seriously, go out, do something different,